The Heroes of Greyhawk is a game played by adults and recorded for an adult audience. Sometimes we use adult language and explore adult topics. Consider yourself warned.
Here we are. Hello, everybody. It's been a wonderful day. Everybody's super relaxed and chill. Actually, everybody is super relaxed and chill except for me. I've been running about 1,000 miles an hour all afternoon, but I'm here with you, and I like you. You're important to me. I like spending my Tuesday nights with you, just the 6 of us around the virtual tabletop. You know, talking about feelings.
Judy Bloom.
Judy Bloom.
Talking about Judy Blue Eyes.
Are
You know
there,
what I'm talking
John?
about? We're going to need a bigger boat. All right. Speaking of which, here's my friends. We're all in this little boat together, treading water, trying to make sure we don't resort to cannibalism. I don't know. It's likely. Hello, everybody. Welcome back, guys. Somebody say
thanks.
something. There we go. There we go.
I'm thrilled to be here.
Yes, you are. And we have a new emote.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Tea Time with Taryn for hooking us up with some pretty sweet emotes, including a new air horn emote. Tater Tot Wave Guy. Timmy the Tater Tot, maybe. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We also have a You Are Muted for Andy. All of these were pretty much designed with Andy in mind. So the next round will be all about Ashley.
Oh, we're gonna have
Their
me
themes.
themed.
Yep,
Oh
their
God,
themed emotes.
What are my
I don't know.
emojis?
Yeah, we definitely need finger guns.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Yeah, you're gonna need finger guns. Speaking of finger guns and all kinds of finger funs, let's introduce ourselves, starting with Shelly.
Oh, hey, weird. I didn't think that you would come to me after talking about fingers.
Hey,
yo,
you're about the finger stuff.
Yeah,
finger stuff and finger guns. Hey, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm Shelly.
Awkward.
You can find me out in the world. I am Flea Monkey, also in Discord. I feel like I'm yelling. Sometimes this happens. I don't know why. Also on Instagram and Threads and Blue Sky, but not really Blue Sky, so pretend I didn't say that. You can find me at Hey It's Flea Monkey. Tonight, I am playing Nori, Philomena Bibblespark, who is ready to protect her friend, who may or may not have just been discovered. And she's bringing Hexy back.
There it is. I was wondering how you're going to sneak that one in there.
Oh,
it was beautiful.
Nice.
There it is. Shelly, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thanks for having me.
You didn't get me a Dave Hill ticket though. And now they're sold out. But I'm coming down anyways, Dave.
Bad.
I'm going to hang out in the alley and knock on the door until somebody lets me in.
Stalking.
We're stalking. Okay.
You don't need
Stocking
tickets to stalk.
stuffer, if you know what I mean, Dave. All right, speaking of
kidding,
stocking
kids. Don't
stuffers,
stalk us. That was a joke.
let's jump over to Vamp Wickman.
Hey everyone, Chad here, Vamp Wickman. Playing Greyhawk on Tuesdays with my friends here, and tonight, as it's Valentine's Eve, let's get sensual talking about my bard. He's a special guy, and you know bards love everyone. But actually, I'm just a College of Swords bard. I like to fight, go invisible, and do all sorts of crazy stuff, run around the battlefield while Dave kills me. It's like dodging landmines, but failing because I'm blind or something. I don't know. Besides that, you'll catch me at GaryCon along with all of these beautiful people here that will be there. I will be working and we'll all be having some fun. There are still tickets to Founders and Legends and virtual GaryCon. So join if you can. Yeah, let's do this. Next.
Chad, thank you so much for wearing that hat again. Speaking of feathers in the toolbox, let's jump over to Andy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Andy, also known as Andy G3D here on Twitch, and sometimes over on Discord, and sometimes other places around the internet. But generally, I just kind of hang out on Discord. So come check us out. Tonight, I will be playing Desmond Adelar, 4th level rogue, 1st level wizard. Getting used to these spells. It's been a lot of fun. And I just realized, well, a few minutes ago that we're running into a battle tonight.
We're either always running into a battle or away from one.
And not looking back.
No, why would you?
No,
It's all
you
or
don't
nothing,
look back
Shell.
at the explosions.
All or nothing. And speaking of all and not nothing, I don't know, bad segue. All the secrets come flooding to the forefront when it comes to my next friend that I'm going to introduce. Now, we've been playing games for a long time together, and there are moments in the games where you're surprisingly off, knocking me off kilter, and I love every minute of it. And I hope we see some finger guns today. That's my only request. Minnesota Muse.
Hey everybody, I'm Ashley. You may know me as Minnesota Muse. You can find me as Minnesota Muse on our Discord, Minnesota Muse on Blue Sky, or Minnesota Muse 99 on the Threads. And I'm playing for you today, Xanthi, the golden-eyed, golden-skinned, celestial, divine soul changeling.
Oh my God.
Oh man, like we're in a big trouble because she just showed her birthday suit to everybody.
Whoa.
Well, and
That's
by
what I'm
that I
talking
mean
about.
her gold skin.
Well, yes, and it's going to be weird, but you know what? It could never be weirder than tonight's introductions because this is the top of the weirdness mountain, I think. I apologize. I'm in a weird mood.
We are weird. That's all right. That's why we're streaming.
We are the weirdest.
Scooby-Doo ending.
I mean, yeah, this is pretty weird.
Start over.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Here we are. It's just a weird night, but that's okay. Okay, here we go. We've got a couple of announcements, like we do.
Sweet.
You know what? We've got a sponsor, CZRPG. They've been with us forever, and they have a Patreon that you should go check out. I'm going to drop the link in the chat there. They produce all kinds of great content for 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. And it's stuff that you can drop into an existing campaign like we do sometimes, or it's stuff you could do one-shots with, which we've done. We love their stuff. Great maps, great lore, great stat blocks, the best stats you've ever seen. CZRPG. Go get it, because it's hot. And we've also want to give another big shout out to Tabletop Audio. This is the actual real shout out. Tabletop Audio, thank you so much for creating all this crazy music that we use on a regular basis. It's creepy, it's fun, it's exciting. And what is it? What do the kids say, Ashley?
It slaps.
Boom. That right there is an ad for Tabletop Audio. Clip it.
It slaps.
Do. Oh, Andy, air horn, please. Guys, just so everybody
we'll
knows.
fix it in post-production.
Yeah.
Like, make it
We have an air horn
go
emote.
together.
There you go.
Steam.
I gotta get warmed up.
Yeah. No, we're good. We're good. We're exercising our role play skills.
We're totally
Yep.
professional.
Are we? Okay. So look, I think that's it for announcements. Shelly, do I have any more announcements?
Nope.
Okie dokie. All right. Sorry, Chad. You're like, why? This is the Tuesday I wasn't supposed to be here. What am I doing here? What time is it? All right. Look, guys, we're going to do a recap because that's what we do.
Sounds good.
In our last session, the party reeled from a massive arcane explosion that shook the headquarters of Burn in the Vanguard Alliance. Pulling themselves together, our heroes responded. Alrin pulling victims from the flames, Nori and Xanthi trying to find someone in charge, trying to find Byrne, to track down what was going on and see if he was alive or dead. Desmond searching for the terrorist who had initiated the explosion. And in the chaos, they saw a small group of hooded figures racing towards the command center, the brig, away from the blaze. They gave chase, finding your ranger companion Dusk, leading 5 hooded soldiers and one more. A hooded individual that turned out to be none other than Byrne. Unburned, by the way. Alive, despite the attempt on his life. The party gathered themselves, resting in the barracks, discussing their next move. Later, Lieutenant Vol, one of the Vanguard Alliance leaders, met with the party, informing them of Byrne's planned response to the attack, imposing martial law, imposing curfews, offering rewards for information that might lead to the arrest of the Black Hand resistance. And at dawn, there was to be an execution. Indeed, that morning, with the gallows being erected in the square, the party surveying this somewhat changed authoritarian landscape on a once happening smuggle town, free love, river village. Not anymore. The wooden club of St. Cuthbert slamming down and putting an end to that. It was a surreal morning. And in the distance, the clanging of bells piercing through the din, warning of some sort of attack occurring at the bridge. Soldiers roused, running to lend aid. Our heroes sprang into action as well, following the soldiers that ran to reinforce the bridge. However, their path was intercepted by a massive demonic monster, tentacled mandibles from its mouth, grasping at villagers and tearing them limb from limb. Then it turned its attention towards Xanthi, focusing its rage on the celestial magic that permeates from the sorcerer. Sensing you somehow, sensing the magic, palpable, allure almost. A couple of massive hits from the creature dropped Xanthi while her companions battle to save their friend. The demon finally fell to a flourishing attack from Alrin as Desmond raced in to administer first aid to his fallen friend. Now changed from her common visage as the sweet young golden-eyed girl, having transformed into her true form, a long-limbed fey-like creature with liquid gold skin and feather-like hair. Alrin, confused perhaps, uncertain of what had just transpired, nevertheless, joined his companion Desmond as Desmond furiously bandaged and gauzed up and, first aid taped everything he could see. Alrin reached in and, with his hand on the golden skin of Xanthi's hand, cast his healing magic, reviving her as her skin and her body and her visage slowly, almost as if it was kind of glitching, transformed back into her human form. But Xanthi's secret now revealed to the bounty hunter. My friends, as we rejoin this story, you are pulling Xanthi up from the ground. The bells are clanging. There's still a response being mounted at the bridge. You have a moment as all of this chaos is erupting around you. What do you do?
Nori's looking at Alrin's face, trying to determine if he's gonna murder her friend or do something else that would not harm her. And kind of trying to get in front of her a little bit too.
So Alrin, whose heart is still racing after fighting that huge creature in battle and knocking it back, thankfully, from the rest of the companions, and then rushing down to Dez after Dez called out that Xanthi was down and noticed this other creature. Took Xanthi, hand in his and cast a healing word. And as Alrin is a illusionist himself, he was looking for, displays whether or not this was a full physical transformation or just illusionary magic, because he's used to that as well. So noticing the shock on Xanthi's face as she saw that her skin had changed and slowly comes back, his heart's still racing. His sword is not in his hand. He's not looking down with anger, just a bit of confusion. The bells are in the background. There's screams and shouts, and there's blood everywhere on the ground and from the villagers that just got shredded apart. And all he can sort of whisper almost that he could get out is, "What's happening?"
I can explain. Sort of. Maybe I can't.
It's not the right time right now. We can talk about this later. What was that thing?
I've never seen anything like it.
I haven't either. It was so big.
Some kind of demon or something.
Do you think that's what's at the gate too? At the bridge?
Oh,
Okay, there
I
can't be
hope
more than
not.
one of those.
I hope not. I mean, we heard the screams coming from this way, and so decided to veer off away from the bridge and saw that huge creature. I hope there are not more of them. But it seemed to be very interested in you, Xanthi. Are you okay?
I mean, did I die? I think I might have died.
Well, I don't think you were dead. I think
you were taking a nap during battle, like I have found myself to do every now and then.
Oh, yeah, that's happened once before, I think. Right, Des? When that ogre thing tried to knock me out and eat me.
Yeah, it's happened once before.
You
Happens to all
saw.
of us, really, every now and then.
It's true.
And I will say, so if you were holding Xanthi's hand during her transformation, you seemingly know about illusion magic, and this is not that. Like with illusion magic, you could feel the real person underneath, and she changed, like her physical form changed underneath your hand.
So we should go see what's going on at the bridge, right?
We should make sure that there's not another one of those things killing everybody.
I mean,
All
yeah.
right, but
Danger's not over.
I feel real bad still. Does anyone else feel really bad?
Yeah, I'm
Really?
a little beat up, but I'm all right.
I will twin spell cure wounds 2nd level on me and Des said he was hurt. Okay. So please heal yourself for 14.
Ooh, that's perfect.
Are we good? Are you good? Do you feel ready?
Well, I mean, not great, but okay.
Do you need another
shot?
minute? Another jolt? Do you need it?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I'll give myself another hit.
Nori's gonna be looking around while she's doing this too, just to see if there's anything coming in at us from any
more
other
imps or-
direction.
All right, give me a
Devils.
perception check. Alrin, what'd you roll on your Arcana check?
$16.
Okay,
And
I'll come
12
back
on
to
the
you in a
perception.
second. 12? Okay. Anybody else roll perception? Desmond, did you roll perception or no? You're kind of focused on Xanthi right now? Yeah.
No, I didn't roll.
Nori, you can hear the chaos in just like 1 block away from where you are. You're just off the main drag. and there is the sound of battle taking place in the distance, and you look down at your friends, and they seem to be in various states of disarray or damage. Although I think you've weathered whatever this demon was pretty well. You also know you can't see them, but you know that there's at least 2 of these imps that flew off to the south after the battle and disappeared into the crowd somewhere.
Okay. I'm gonna start kind of like moving towards the bridge, but keeping an eye on these guys too, because I don't want to split.
Yeah, we should keep moving.
All right, sounds good. So you're gonna go to the bridge. All right, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna recast my mage armor, which went away when I passed out.
Okay.
All right. Oh, that was a lot of spells.
All right, so
I'm
my
sure
friends.
the battle's almost over.
Yeah. Right.
I'm sure
Sounds
that was
like
the
it's
worst
pretty
of it,
quiet.
right?
Yeah.
Totally seems
Oh
like
God,
it.
what is that?
You guys take off running down the main road through town, approaching the bridge. You can see that there is smoke billowing into the air as if a fire is burning. And as you run up, you can see that there are men, badgers, and vanguard soldiers that are in battle with more on the western side of the river. There's a group of orcs that are battling some of the men. There are, it appears to be archers on the far shoreline that are firing arrows across towards your location and the location of this camp that you are adjacent to. So I'll bring in the map here. Here's the camp here. I'll zoom out a little bit and show you the scene. This being the bridge itself. On the other side of the bridge, there is a fire burning in one of the tents. This appears to have been some sort of like a checkpoint or a defensive position. There are a variety of battles taking place on the opposite shoreline between gnolls and badgers. As you come running into this chaos, I need all of you to roll initiative, please.
Nat 1
Oh.
Cool.
for 3.
I mean, if you're going to do anything, you might as well get it out of the way in initiative.
Using that one up.
2.
Yep. All right, 25 to 20. 15 to 20.
Oh, man.
Okay. 10 to 15. Well, you guys aren't known for your high initiative scores lately. 5 to 10?
9.
8.
All right,
8
a
for
9.
Des.
A 9 for Alren. An 8 for Dez. Nori, what'd you get?
4.
Oh my goodness. And
You
a
beat
nat
me with a
1.
4.
Yep.
What was your total
3.
score? 3? Nice.
And the orcs
We're
shoot us
checking
all
our
with
nail
arrows.
polish. Yeah.
Okay.
Even though we could head back to town.
Let's
Is it
start
too
that.
late to run the
coffee
other
shop
way?
now.
No, when it's your turn in initiative, if you want to run, you can run. That's up to you. All right, so the bad guys, I should say, won the initiative on this one. No big surprise there. They are going to race forward and engage these badgers. And Xanthi. All right, so let's see. We'll go against measure 1. Yeah, that's a hit. It's a miss. That is a defense. And then the Orc 5 is going to attack you, Xanthi. with a great axe. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah, shoot. So you're gonna take 9 slashing damage.
Okay, I've had worse today.
And the
And
last one.
then bonus action. This guy's gonna move forward here using the aggressive trait and make an attack against Alrin. Ooh, shit, I'm rolling good. 24 to hit you. 9 slashing damage. And let's see. I would like Desmond to give me a d20 roll for the badgers on the opposite side of the river, and I would like Shelly to give me a d20 roll for the bad guys. Just straight rolls.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. Andy, give me a d4 roll, please.
A D4 roll.
Yep.
2.
Okay. Both missed. Okay. All right. That brings us to Alrin. You see this happening. There is absolute pandemonium as this bridge is under attack, my friend. What would you like to do?
Well, this is probably going to scare everyone, but hopefully it'll work out just fine, is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
So, after fighting that horrific beast in the street, I would like to make a major image of that same beast.
Ooh.
But
Okay.
I would like to make it so that everyone knows I summoned it.
Everyone in the entire place or all your companions?
Everyone, I mean, especially on this side of the river, so that the Badgers also understand that I'm here on their team and I've summoned this and am controlling it.
All right. Tell me, how do you make that known to the allies? Do you say
Okay.
something? Do you do something?
I am going to say, "Rise, beast of mine, and destroy my foes." And I want the same beast, but I want it to have a little bit of a color scheme of like Burns Badgers.
Oh, well branded. Is that what you're thinking?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and maybe,
All about the
if it
brand.
had that nasty claws, maybe
Yeah.
on the fingernails or like 2 golden shears
Oh,
on the
badass.
nails.
Yeah. You're using, what are you
The
using
nail
here? Is
art?
this major image?
This is major image.
Yeah,
So
okay.
this
Bedazzled
thing,
cheers.
sound,
Yeah. Where do you want it?
everything. And I want to put that right. That is not the right tool. Right over here,
By that tree? Okay.
right by the tree.
You got it.
So, because I want the audience to see what we fought last week too, because that was horrific.
Now, can you manipulate the size of this thing to whatever size you want it to be, or is there a certain limit on how big?
It is up to 20-foot cube.
Holy shit. You want to go the full?
Oh yeah.
You might as well.
Oh, I want them to see it on the other side too. But again,
Oh!
as a bard, I'm gonna make sure that my arms are in the air and I am projecting. Come, my beast. Fight for me. Fight for Burns Badgers.
Burn branded.
Burn branded. Yes. And golden shear fingernails. Because,
Yeah. Well, of course. All right, cool. There you go. You throw that thing up.
And it's loud. Because it's gonna mock the same noise that thing made before.
Oh, yeah. A lot of terrible noises. All right, so that thing rises up from nowhere. A quick scan of the reactions. You see specifically these Burns Badgers just kind of like looking up at this thing as it just appears. The orcs are going to have an opportunity to react as well on their turn, but currently they kind of have their backs to this thing.
Crying is a free action for them.
Yes, I'm sure some of them will shed tears. Do you want to move at all? What do you want to do with the rest of your turn?
I mean, this guy's in my face. If I move, he's gonna hurt me.
That's okay. You might miss.
Nobody misses me.
That's true.
That sounds sad.
It does.
It does. Yeah,
I know.
So
it really
lonely.
does. Poor guy. Poor guy. All right, Vamp, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Desmond, it's your turn, buddy.
All right, Dez is gonna run and attack orc number 5 here. He's gonna pull his dagger, slide his finger across it, after which a green flame appears, and he will go for a green flame of blade attack.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good. 19 plus 9, 28.
Yes, sir. That hits.
Let's see. There it is. Oh boy. Sorry, I gotta pick up a few dice for this one. So that's 15 piercing
Okay.
on number 5, and then the green flame will shoot over and hit orc number 2
Okay.
for an additional, what's my spellcasting modifier? +4. Additional 9 fire damage.
Okay. Yeah, the first one goes down as you pierce through his thick hide with your blade. The magical energy jumping to Orc 2, he howls in pain. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action disengage over here. 1, 2, 3 to get up here.
Okay. That brings us to Nori with Xanthi on deck.
All right, Nori's gonna run in. She hears Alrin whining about getting hit by the orc, so she's gonna
Ow.
swing at that orc. Help Alrin out a little bit.
Stop it. Knock it off.
Such a whiner. 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
For 8 damage on that one.
Ooh, yeah, that kills him.
Ooh, all right. Pop up here and take my second attack on the chief.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just I just think I might want to do this other thing too.
Lots of things.
Bonus action, I'm gonna cast my second hex of the day on the chief also.
You're gonna hex him up?
I'm gonna hex him up. Color me bad.
Okay.
And that is 17 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit. Nice shot.
And now we get some necro going on too.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so this is 18 damage, 5 of which is
Whew.
necro.
18? Wow.
Yeah.
Big hit. He definitely notices it as your necrotic hex energy just covers his body and pierces into his hide. It's almost like it's trying to tear him open. As you also slash through him with your blade. Anything else from Nori?
Nope.
All right, Xanthi.
Fairies.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Yeah, she summons dozens of tiny golden winged snakes, and they melt into vicious, sparkly fairies. And she is going to move forward. 5, 10. Right, maybe right there.
Okay.
right. Okay, maybe like one more over. She wants to get as many as possible.
Going to try to attach this. There we go.
All right. Fly, my fairies!
Right.
Murder.
Spirit guardians, yeah.
Go get him, guys.
All right. Anything else from Xanthi?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. Sweet.
Chopper sick boats.
Okay. Let's see. We'll make some wisdom saves. Go ahead and preemptively roll your damage, please, for the fairies.
I did not say this ahead of time, but the hex gets that disadvantage on an ability score, and I would have chosen wisdom because I know what Xanthi does, but I didn't say it.
That's
So
fine.
I don't know how you want to play that. Okay.
That's cool.
Okay.
We'll start with him. Disadvantage wisdom. That's going to be a total of. It's not going to make it. No, it's not going to make it with a 6. So go ahead and give me some damage for the big boy. Let's see. Orc number 4 fails. Orc number 3 fails. Orc number 1. 12, I think, fails. So they all fail. So go ahead. What was your damage?
9 damage. It's less than half.
Okay. 9 damage.
But, you know, doing 9
That's-
damage to 3-4 different characters is pretty good.
Yeah. I would say so. Okay. Wow, yeah, that's huge. All right, so they are going to converge on you.
Oh no! The consequences of my own action!
Yep. All right, let's see here. Oops. All right, so orc number 4. 17 to hit.
Shield!
Okay, so that misses. Orc number 3.
gotta beat
18.
Meter beat 21!
And orc number 1. No, none of them meet or beat. And then the chief that you just attacked, Nori, is going to take a couple of attacks at you. First one is a 18.
Meets.
Ooh, 15
yeah.
slashing damage.
15 damage?
Yep. And second attack. I don't think that's gonna. Nope, that doesn't hit. That's only a 9. Let's see. All right, so then you hear one of the badgers nearby call out, "There's a ship! There's boats coming!" And you may or may not see. That guy's not there. You may or may not see this boat is arriving on the shoreline. And there are combatants disembarking onto the shore.
That Tony?
And I need,
Oops, sorry.
let's do it this time. Let's go Vamp, give me a D20 for the bad guys, and Xanthi, give me a D20 for the good guys.
I rolled a 9.
17 for the good
Okay,
guys.
1 and 1. Give me a D6 roll, please, Xanthi. Ooh, it's a hit.
Oops. Two.
Okay. You guys don't see any of this happening, but those rolls are having an impact on what's going on the other side of the bridge. Okay, let's see, just let me double check here. Okay, that's their turn. That brings us to Alrin.
So no one seems to have noticed my lovely creature yet, right?
It's kind of behind the action.
That's not cool. I'm gonna have to use my action to move said creature.
Yeah, good call.
Sorry, just trying to see a little bit of the map. I would like to use my action. I don't think it's going to do much to the orcs here, but we'll see. So I'm going to have it move around us and have it end up probably over here.
I'm sure
yeah,
growling and making a ruckus along the way.
Oh, it is loud. It moves perfectly normal, as if the creature existed. Kind of thumping around, kind of eyeballing the guys that just arrived in the boat.
Got you. Okay.
But it's a massive horror creature. And with my bonus action, can I tell which of my companions is hurt more? Just as a guesstimate?
I mean, who's taken damage? Just raise your hand if you've taken damage. There you go.
Well, I will heal Xanthe since she is surrounded by orcs.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna hit you with a level 2 healing word.
Okay. Do you want to move at all?
For 8 points of healing. And I will move over here to get beat up more.
Okay.
Feels like a big hug. You know, like emotional one.
Right?
Okay. Desmond.
All right, Dez is going to run up another green flame blade attack against orc number 4. So he's just going to run up to here.
Nice.
That's dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah. That hits for sure.
Uh, 18 piercing.
Woo! Yeah, he's totally dead. You drop him
And
like
then
a hot sack of potatoes.
the mote of green flame is going to jump over to orc 3
Okay.
for 7 fire damage.
Yeah, he's burned to a crisp as well.
And then Dez lets out a battle cry.
Ooh, okay. I love it.
Wow.
He's into it right now. He's feeling it.
Yeah, he's wreaking a lot of havoc over there. Okay, Nori.
That's with the wrong shears.
The wrong end of the
Get
shears.
cuts.
That's not official.
That's not our official tagline. Nori is real juiced up by the sound of Desmond screaming, so she is gonna just do her 2 attacks with an extra fury, and maybe she'll also do a battle cry. Attack number 1 on my little chieftain buddy. Yeah, that's gonna hit. That's a 25.
Yes. That will definitely hit.
Oh, yes. For 17 damage.
Wow.
4 of it is necrotic.
Okay.
Second swing.
Good God.
Oh, that's a 10. That's probably not going to hit.
He bashes it away with his battle axe, his great axe.
Not
Do you want to
Okay.
move at all?
Nope. I am happy right here.
All right, Xanthi.
Oh man, she is gonna. She's just gonna reach out and shocking grasp orc number 1.
Okay.
Why not? Or try to at least. The 17 hit?
Oh yeah, big time.
Oh yeah. 10 shocking damage
Ooh.
as lightning flashes off her fingertips, and well, actually, if the orc is wearing armor, I get advantage on that attack, but I don't think
He
it really
is
matters unless I
wearing.
get a nat 20.
Yeah, he's wearing hide armor, not metal.
Okay.
I don't know if that matters, but anyways,
10
it's,
lightning damage.
yeah, it's still
and he
enough to
can't take
kill him.
reactions.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He'll never have another reaction ever
All right.
because he is dead.
Then she is also going to step forward 5, 10, 15, just because we're going that way.
Okay. I love it. All right. That brings us to the chief, who's going to make a disadvantaged wisdom save and fail. So go ahead and roll some damage, please.
Yay! Come on, better than half.
Put the bar low.
Nope. 9 damage.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, he is not doing well. He is looking pretty bad. He is going to move. Nope, he's not going to move. He's going to take a couple of shots at Nori. Oh, shit. 22 to hit, Nori. 15 slashing damage.
Oh. That's not great. That is not great.
And he is going to take another attack at you. He's got 2 of them. Why wouldn't he? That's only a 13. That's not going to hit you.
Okay.
And let's see. That's his turn. These guys, one of them is going to attack this badger. Definitely hits him. And these other guys are going to take some shots with their, let's see. There we go. Heavy crossbow at the monster. I don't even really need to roll to hit because it's, well, does it have an AC? Vamp?
I mean, it's
Not
an
really.
illusion.
Yeah.
I guess it would have.
You know what we'll do?
They
We'll
get
give
some
it.
kind of roll to see if it was real.
Well, they're gonna. First of all, they're gonna take a shots to see if they hit it. I'm gonna use the AC from the creature from last session. So that's a hit. And Tony. Both of them hit.
Tony.
Both Yale and Tony hit with their crossbows. I'm gonna say that they get as the bolts fire right through and the thing doesn't even really react to them. It's just sort of like undulating and pulsing there in between your giving it actions. I'm gonna have them make I guess intelligence checks to see if they can ascertain, and it's against your spell save DC, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Let me just double check how stupid these guys are. Oh yeah. All right, here we go. Well, Yale, not so good. I rolled a 9. But Tony, on the other hand, 19. What's the spell save DC?
Tony.
14.
Fucking Tony, man. Tony's
Fucking
like,
Tony.
he's like, that thing ain't fucking real. It's a fucking illusion.
Get a haircut, Tony.
Yeah, he needs a stylist.
Burn.
He needs a
Yeah.
fucking
Look at
stylist.
this guy.
Made metal burn.
He
Let me see
needs to
this.
use an action to examine it to be able to do that, though. Like just shooting it and then going through.
He needs to
doesn't
take an
give him the
action.
ability to just know.
All right,
it's
all right.
fake.
I'm gonna say that he. Okay, I gotcha. We'll retcon that because that doesn't seem right. But he does notice that something's crazy because I rolled very high on that intelligence check. So he's skeptical. He's gonna. They already made their movement actually, so they're gonna stay put. That's fair. On his next turn, he'll have an opportunity to check it out. So I'll say he does not say that. They come in from that direction. Xanthi, give me a roll for the bad guys, and Nori, give me a roll for the good guys on the other side. Nori?
Natural 20
Ooh, nice.
for the good guys.
Xanthi?
10 for the bad guys.
Yeah.
All right, give me a D8 roll, please, Nori.
Nori's rolling dice. 8.
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
Miss.
nice.
Hit.
The best that she can do.
3, miss. 4, miss. 5, hit. 6, hit. 8, miss. Okay. All right. Let's see here. There's going to be a couple of bow shots coming in from their archers. Who are they going to go after? Miss. Hit. One of the badgers that's on the bridge goes down. He gets hit by an arrow and falls over the side. And a second one hits. Firing across. Both of the badgers on the bridge go down. One of them falls into the water. Okay.
Wilhelm
Alrin.
All right. So I see these two fellas shooting at my illusion,
Yep.
but that's what's gonna be what's up. They're gonna have to deal with that. I'm gonna run in here and take a whack at the orc chief with my sword.
Okay. Yeah, it's not going to take much. He is looking pretty rough.
$16 to hit.
If it meets, it beats.
Huzzah! 11 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, he goes down. Boom.
And
I mean, the good
will
news is that
do-
he's no longer hexed. The bad news is that he's dead.
Oops.
And
What's
I will
that
do a
good?
first level healing word on Nori.
Thank you.
It's a little bit.
There's some arterial spray happening, so this couldn't have come at a better time.
5
Nice.
points.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, anything else from Alrin?
I will move a little closer to the beast. Like right there.
Okay. Desmond.
Des is gonna look around. He noticed those arrows that they shot off from over there, so he's going to run this way. Kind of kneel next to this stump and take a shot at Yale.
Okay.
I believe that'll be an 18.
An 18.
Sorry, 19. 19 to hit.
19 is going to hit Yale.
That'll be for 7 piercing.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, bonus action hide behind the stump. I don't know.
Yeah,
if you can do that.
You can bonus action hide because you're a rogue, right?
Yeah.
Then I would say do it.
All right, bonus action hide. Should I roll stealth?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. 26.
All right, you feel like you're, if not hidden, concealed at the very least.
Okay.
You can split hairs on what the difference between those two things are. All right. Nori.
Nori probably maybe saw those arrows. She might know something is going on down by the river. She's looking around anyway.
I mean, so the
determine.
arrows were coming from, if you're looking on the map, if you zoom out, the arrows are coming from this side of the river, the west side.
Oh.
There's
Okay.
archers over here, but there were crossbow bolts flying from this area over here that you may or may not have seen. You may have seen these two, if you're referring to these two guys that died on the bridge, that those are arrows from the western side of the shoreline.
Okay.
But the guys also shot at the monster, correct?
They did.
Yeah.
It's just wondering what she was referring to in terms of the arrows.
Okay. Well, I see Desmond run over here. I don't see anybody else right in front of us, so I'm gonna run over. Sorry. By him and do an Eldritch Blast at Tony because I hate his face.
Okay. Give Tony a blast.
Keep him on blast.
Yep.
Eldritch blast.
Eldritch Blast 26.
Oh, hey, thanks, Doc
26
Shoulder.
will hit.
Two
26 will hit.
One advantage
11.
for each of the players.
Hey,
Damage.
thanks, Doc. I noticed that
Thanks,
you're not giving
Doc.
any to the dungeon master, you old rascal.
Thanks. Double thank you.
Love you, Doc.
11
Thank you so
damage
much.
to Tony.
Tony doesn't like it. Not a fan.
And I mean, I'm looking for some cover if I can get it.
You can hide behind
around
Desmond.
here. Never.
You can hide behind the large beast that's there.
How about I just go right there so I'm behind the tent? I can't do that. All right, well, whatever.
Okay. All right, you guys are taking cover. Xanthi.
Xanthi is going to look over and see Nori covered in blood, I believe.
Yeah.
And she's gonna go, oh crap! 5, 10, 15, and she's going to heal Nori. Let's see, let me take a look at this. How many spells I got left?
I'm not
Not a lot.
spraying blood anymore, but I'm still pretty messed up.
Let me just see. Does Alrin or Desmond also look injured?
No.
No, Des is doing great.
No? Okay.
Taking some damage. I'm sure eventually I'll be killed, but I'm okay now.
Oh man.
Count on it, pal.
Well, all right. So then she is going to, second level, cure wounds on Nori. For 16 hit
Thank you.
points.
Thank you.
Nice. Anything else from Xanthi?
She is also going to, gosh, where was I? 15, 20. Oh, no, I'll stay here. I don't want to go too far. I don't want to venture into the danger zone.
Take the highway.
Okay. Desmond, give me a D20 roll for the good guys, and Nori, give me a D20 roll for the bad guys.
Oh, I rolled another 5.
A 1.
All right.
That was a 1 for the bad guys, a 20 for the good guys, and then a 1 for the bad guys.
That's so
Nice.
convenient for you. Give me a D4 roll, Andy.
A D4.
Yeah, that's correct.
That is a 3.
Miss. Hit. Miss. All right. Nice. These guys on the other side of the bridge are kind of holding their own at this point. Yeah, not too shabby. Okay. That brings us to this crew. Tony's gonna take a shot at. Let me zoom in here. I'm zooming back and forth and left and right and willy-nilly and hither and thither. All right, Tony. Red rum, buddy. Oh shit, that's a big hit on this guy here. Goes down with a heavy crossbow bolt, flies past, hits that dude. Tony races, takes cover. Yale is gonna move in here, take a shot at the monster. That's a hit, but it goes right through. And Jeffrey's gonna take cover behind this wall. This is a wall here. Let me see if I can zoom that in better. This right here is like a small wooden fence line. He's gonna duck behind that and take a shot with the crossbow at Xanthi. That's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit you. You don't have your shield up anymore?
Yes, it's only until my next turn.
6 piercing damage. Make a concentration save, please.
Okay.
Which should be no problem. You have to basically roll a 1 or a 2. Or no, you have to roll a 1, don't you? You have to roll a natural 1.
I got a 15.
Yeah, you're fine. All right. And then this guy here. He's going to go over here too. He's not stupid. He's going to get down and take a shot at the monster. Which also hits but goes right through. Okay, so those guys are wise to what's going on a little bit. They're gonna stay put there. This guy here is going to make some attacks on the bridge. So back on the other side, there's a much like the leader of this party of gnolls is going to make an attack. God, this badger. And is leading the charge, and he howls out, roaring. And this guy can make a move half his distance. And that guy can move half his distance. Okay. That is their turn. Alrin, back to you, sir.
All right. Lots of shots coming at the beast, but man, it's done a good job so far. It's kept me from getting shot more. And that's
It's
really the
occupying
goal.
some action economy, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes me happy.
Yeah.
I am going to use my action to have the beast run across. It's too big for the bridge, I think, probably.
I mean, it's an illusion. There's no
Well,
physical aspect to
I mean,
it.
I know it can. I can dance across it. Yeah, I'm gonna have it run across the bridge.
Okay, what's its movement?
100. I can move at 120 feet.
Oh, okay,
Up to
so
120 feet from me.
yeah, so that could get you. Where's my measuring tool? I mean, that can easily get you to the other side if you wanted to go to the other side.
Yeah, I'll put it right at the other side.
Okay.
Because the creatures on the other side haven't dealt with it yet. So I don't think they have any idea. So for all the bad guys over there,
It'll probably occupy their time for a bit, yeah.
at least around.
Mhm.
That's the hope. And then I saw Xanthi just take another shot, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. She just took a bolt from the heavy crossbow.
I'll throw with my bonus action. I'll throw a first level healing word towards her. 5 points.
I'll
It's pretty
take
consistent.
Yeah.
it. Oof. Feels a lot better.
And I will move over here. Sort of at the edge of the bridge, I guess.
Okay. Anything else from you, sir? We'll go to Desmond next. Desmond.
All right. Des, seeing these gnolls, he's going to turn around and see these gnolls coming down the bridge. So he's going to get up, race over here. And I'll go right here. He's going to point down to a rock on the shoreline, and a silver kind of chain looking thing will reach out and grab the rock, and he's going to whip the rock at this bone splitter guy coming down the bridge, catapult style.
Nice. Go ahead and give me a roll to hit, please.
Okay. Pretty good. 24 to hit.
Yes.
All right. And that'll do 3d8. Oh, great. $16 bludgeoning.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, the rock just flies whizzing down the bridge and hits him dead center in the chest.
And then he's going to go, ha, 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 ha. And, oops. He's going to grab Xanthi's fairies. No, he's going to back up again. Bonus action, disengage over here. Kind of like crouch down behind this tent.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Nori.
Nori's gonna put away her Eldritch Blast, and she is going to she's gonna point at Tony, and the sound of a bell fills the air. We're doing Toll the Dead
Ooh.
on him. He has been damaged, so he is going to receive a lot
Tony
of damage.
has been damaged, yeah.
All because of that hair.
Does he get a wisdom save or some sort of a
He
saving
does get
throw?
a wisdom save, yes.
Okay. I rolled a 19.
He's fine. Nothing happens.
Tony.
He just kind of points back
Tony.
and winks, and then he kind of like brushes his hair back.
Tony, I got your number.
You stealing my
Call
loot,
me.
Tony?
Call me.
No.
Anything else from Nori?
What does it even mean?
Nori's gonna move in as far as she
Chaos.
can. She is getting Tony. That was the wrong move, Tony.
Shit.
We got 5, 10, 15.
Tony's getting lucky.
Aggroed.
In death, yeah. 25, that's all I got. My
going
short
after
little legs
Tony.
got me almost to Tony.
All right. Xanthi.
Xanthi is going to move out and draw fire. 5,
Oh.
10, 15, 20, 25, and press her little body against this fence. And she just goes, "You guys got it from here, right?" The little fairies all like shoot out in all directions.
All right. Nice. All right, so that brings us to the top of the order. Let's see. Alrin, give me a d20 roll.
Okie dokie. That's a 14.
Okay. There is a focus fire on this monster on the other side of the bridge. Miss. Hit. And let's just do one thing. Yeah. These gnolls are going to try to run. And they're going to get attacks of opportunity. Miss. So they are going to retreat as far as they can. These guys are going to rush up. The Bone Splitter is going to take an attack on you, Alrin, with a spiked flail. That is, hopefully that's going to hit 24.
Yeah.
I also threw one die across the room unintentionally. 13 piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength check, please. Strength save, sorry.
Okay. No, I don't think so.
No. You failed. You are restrained if you did.
I did fail.
Okay. All right, so you are restrained.
But I did make my concentration save. 16 on the die.
Okay, very nice. As he has you grappled and restrained, he is going to bite you. And he gets advantage on this roll. Oh, yeah. Dirty 20 on the bite for 11 piercing. Excuse me. He just sinks his teeth into you as he has this chained flail wrapped around you. You guys will look over as you hear Alrin howl in pain, and this creature is just biting into his neck. Let's see, bonus action.
I am a bloody mess.
Oh boy.
And that is the end of his turn.
19 on the die. Kept my concentration.
Nice. All right, so these guys kind of move in, and they're going to take a couple of shots at Xanthi. They're going to pop up over the wall and take some shots at you with their crossbows.
Fairies go first.
All right, so a couple of
fairies go
wisdom
first.
saves. Ooh, fail for that guy, and Jeffrey succeeds, and Yale fails. So 2 fails and a success. Go ahead and give me some damage.
9 again.
9 damage. Okay.
BTT is bullshit.
God, he's the real thing.
You're doing all right.
I don't like man.
Man.
I don't either. Hate it, in fact.
Okay. All right, so there's going to be 3 shots against you, Xanthi. First one is 21 to hit.
That hits.
6 piercing. Give me a concentration save.
Okay, so it's 6 piercing.
Yeah.
All right.
I think you literally need a natural 1 to fail this.
17.
Okay, second shot on you fails. Third shot. I don't think that's going to hit. 12 is not going to hit you, right? And then Tony is going to run out as if he's about to like just jump on you. And he reaches out to give you a hug, and in one hand he's got an axe. He's going to try to axe you. He's got a question to axe you.
What?
Tony.
He's going to axe you out.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That's a dirty 21 for 5 slashing.
Okay. It's not enough to stop my advances.
No, it's going to get heated over there, I'm pretty sure.
It's going to get real heated.
I think that's the end of their turn. That brings us to Alrin.
Well, thankfully, Healing Word only has a verbal component. So I can Healing Word myself as my bonus action.
Yes, you can. Although, let me just look at something here. Yeah, you can do that. What else do you want to do?
Well, then I'm going to hit him.
It'll be with disadvantage.
I'm going to use my advantage to make that even.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Is it? Doesn't feel fair.
Well, Doc Shoulder said it was fair, and
Never tell
whatever
me the
Doc
odds.
Shoulder says goes. Right, Doc? What do you
Sorry, I'm
got?
just doing that. All right, let's do this. Come on. Hitting would be good. Hitting would be good. Hitting would be good.
Ass off.
You can do this, pal.
18 to hit.
Yes.
Sweet. For 13 points of damage.
Ooh, nice. Okay. He looks injured, but he looked injured to begin with. This guy is like, his body is shredded and torn, and there's flaps of skin hanging off. It looks like he's been in multiple fights, and never quite healed. Mangy Gnoll. All right, that brings us to Desmond.
All right.
Bad dog.
Dez is gonna see Alrin struggling with this guy over there. So he's going to pop up over here and take a crossbow shot at the gnoll that's hanging onto him.
Okay.
I'm going to use one of my advantages. Thanks, chat. Oh, God. Let's see. I think that's okay. 17 to hit.
Yes, that
All
definitely hits.
So that 19 piercing.
Yes, sir. Very nice. He takes a shot and doesn't even seem to notice your presence at this point. He's pretty focused on your buddy.
Okay, with the rest of my movement, I'm gonna move up here by Xanthi.
Okay.
Hey. Ah.
Nori.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh,
you
I
and
think-
Tony over there, just
Yeah.
the two of you hanging out, getting to know each
I think
other.
we're alone now.
All alone by the tents.
Yep.
Doesn't seem to be anyone around.
He looks at you and
I
goes,
will
"It
use-
looks like the tent's unoccupied."
It's getting real intense.
Now is not the
around here.
time for
It's
this.
gonna get intense.
You're gonna die. Nice. I'm gonna use an advantage from Doc for my first hit.
Hey, Doc.
Tony's going down.
Arr.
Oh, please. You can't take
Oh,
Tony down.
God, those
Tony
are both
is-
terrible.
Yeah, he's not going down.
13 doesn't hit Tony, does it?
No, it misses Tony.
Oh no.
He
Okay, second.
dips out of the way with your first swing.
I might be a little distracted. I don't know. There's a look in his eye. Second hit is 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
The smile on his lips fades. There's a little
Mine
bit of
gets
blood.
bigger.
comes out of his mouth and drips down his chin. God, he's got a
12.
smirk on his face. So look at this bastard.
I
Yeah.
know. Well,
Look at
damage.
that smirk. How much?
Fucking kill him. 12.
Yeah, he's dead. You just wipe that smirk right off his face.
Nori's gonna kiss the palm of her hand, smash it down on his forehead,
Gross.
and then run up to Yale.
Not interested, he says.
We'll see about that.
All right. That brings us to Xanthi.
Xanthi is seeing Alrin getting mauled by this gnoll, and she's going to turn and go, "Bad dog!" And she's going to fire off a fire bolt with
Okay.
advantage. Thanks, chat. So, oh, I got a nat 20.
Ooh, all right. So you can either
Nice.
roll double the dice or roll the dice and double them. You have to choose beforehand, though.
I will roll twice.
Okay. And then you add whatever the modifiers are after you roll twice,
Okay.
so that they only get added once. Yeah, we have emotes for that shit. At 20.
Oh yeah.
Oh, jeez. That would be a 15 and a 17.
Okay, so 32.
Yep. That. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that hurts. That's 32 points
Wow.
of serious damage. All right. Doesn't go down, but definitely notices it.
Come to the fairy dome. It's safe.
I don't believe you. All right, so that brings us to their turn. This guy races up. We're going to get some attacks on you. Alrin with advantage because you are still restrained. That's going to be an 18 to hit.
Yep.
You're going to take 1 piercing damage. Oh shit. That's a little bit better. That is a 22 with the bite, so 11 piercing damage on the first attack. How you doing? You still up?
Not good.
You're still up though. You're still up. That's all I wanted
How
to
you doing?
verify. All right.
At this very second in time, yes.
Oh.
And that's another 11 points because I rolled a 22.
I'm not up.
No.
Your concentration is no longer. Oop. I always accidentally grab that damn thing. All right, your illusion is gone. You go limp in this gnoll's arms. Let's get some wisdom saves on these guys. That is a success. 3 successes, Xanthi, but give me the damage so I can apply some half damage on these guys.
12, so 6 each.
6 each. Who's left here? We've got Yale. Oh, that's all Yale had left. He goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeffrey hasn't been hit yet.
Notes.
And that guy is doing just fine. All right.
Yale went down. Okay.
Yeah, Yale went down.
Who's it?
This guy's gonna run out of here. He doesn't like that shit. He's not stupid.
He has half movement through. Oh wait,
Yeah, he
yeah.
does. 5. So that's
through my fairy circle.
you can get right there. You can get right there. All right. He's going to run out of your circle, turn around and take a shot at you. This is Jeffrey. Is a
Defense?
14 to hit. Probably doesn't hit you.
No.
And this guy up here is going to pop up and take a shot at Nori. Ooh, Nori. Dirty 20. Nori. 6 piercing damage as another crossbow bolt comes flying across. Let's see
What?
here.
The guy in the armor hit me over by
Yeah.
the
Yep.
fence.
I will say that right now on the other side of the, well, we still have archers. Go ahead and, hey, thank you very much, Folk and Myth, for a couple of advantages. Tell us who you'd like those to go to. Give me a good guy roll, Xanthi, and Desmond a bad guy roll. D20, please.
Bad guy 4.
Bad guy 2.
Oh wait, you had the good guys.
Yep. All right. So give me a D4 roll, please, Xanthi.
Two.
Okay. It's a miss and a hit. Okay. Yeah, you know what? It's not looking good over here. The Badgers are rallying. If you look on the other side of the river, you can see that the combatants are retreating. And the Badgers are giving chase. They're not going to let them just run away, so they all kind of like give some pursuit. That's what's happening over there.
Because, Badger 12, 13, and Dusk are doing nothing over here. Just watching us die.
Yeah, Dusk isn't here.
Okay. I was wondering about her. I figured as much, though.
Yep. All right, so that is their turn. Let's go to Alrin.
Death save.
Oh, that's right. You are currently dying.
You don't have to say it so negatively. You just say I'm sleeping on the battlefield again.
You are dying.
That is a 14 on the die. That is a success.
That's one success.
I feel like crap. Yeah.
Desmond, my friend.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And it looks like each of you have an advantage from Folk and Myth. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Alren's down. I'm still gonna go and try to attack these guys. Yeah, Des is gonna run up to Null 4 here. No, screw that. He's gonna run up right next to Bone Splitter.
Okay.
And try to stab him with his knife.
Yeah.
This will be okay. I'm gonna make this a booming blade attack. Jeez. 14 probably doesn't hit.
14 hits.
Oh, nice. Okay. That'll be 8 piercing, and then you just double check on that damage. Oh, nice. An additional 8 thunder damage as the booming blade takes effect.
All right, he is dead.
Nice. Well, so much for my booming blade, but Des will now disengage Bonus action, disengage. Over here, next to Xanthi again.
Okay. Nori.
So Nori's movement is 25. Can she... This is 20 right here, but the fence is there. Can she just end her turn up on top of the fence and just swing down at this guy like the majestic swinging creature she is?
You see this?
And
This is like a fuck yeah face right here.
Okay. All right, my first swing coming down.
look cool.
Totally.
So cool.
Oh, except for the roll.
The dice fucked you.
13 on the first.
Missed.
Bing. Okay, but the second one, I'm going to use my new bonus from Spoken Myth,
Nice.
which is good because one of them was a 1.
Hey,
The other one is 16.
Miss.
No.
Yeah. 2 swings and a misses and a misses.
All right, well, I will
So
just
sorry.
stand there up on the fence.
Xanthi. Just kind of balancing there.
Oh man. All right. Xanthi is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. I know. And she's going to reach down between the Gnolls or next to Gnolls' leg and grab Alrin on the ground.
Okay, I was wondering where you're going with that.
Well, I mean, like the Gnolls on top and biting and like he's laid out.
Cats and dogs
taking
sleeping
death
together, it's chaos.
throes. I don't know. So she's gonna reach out and, oh gosh, she's going to use her last 2nd level spell, and she's gonna make it count. So she's gonna twin spell heal, herself and Alrin for 14 points of healing each of us.
Nice.
And I need this 14 points. Okay. And I don't really... Oh, that was my bonus action because the sorcery points are my bonus action. That's it. Hi, nice doggy.
Roll your damage for your fairies, please.
Okay.
Grabbing that circle too.
9. Dang it.
9 damage?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so Jeffrey is going to move back and take a shot at Xanthi. Oh, almost a nat 20, but not quite. 19 for 6 piercing
hits.
damage. Give me a con
Ow.
save. Okay, and then Nori, as you jump up
no,
onto...
Wait a minute. I rolled a nat 1, but I get +8, so that's 9.
You lose it.
Do I, even if I
Yep.
added something to it, as a nat 1 a nat 1?
Yep.
Oh,
Well,
God.
nat 1 plus 9, or plus what? 8
Well,
is only 9.
But I have a nifty ability
Of course you
because
do.
I am favored by the gods.
Okay.
And so I get to roll 2d4 and add it to the total of a saving throw.
All right, you can just use it. You don't need to roll. You get to keep it. All right. Then
fine.
we've got Nori is going to get a couple of attacks from this guy that she just jumped up onto the ledge in front of as he has his sword in his hand. Steel. 23 for 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And a 12 on the second swing. Misses. I'm
Not a
assuming. Yep.
But we're seeing some more arterial spray happening.
Yep. Let's see. That is his action. And that's it. Let's go back to Alrin. You gasp for life as the healing energy of this godlike, almost unstoppable creature pumps magical healing energy into you.
Gods love Xanthi.
Well, that's to be determined.
Oh, good. So I'm on the ground. My main weapon is near me-ish.
Yeah, I would say it's probably on the ground next to you.
Yeah, since he was biting on me.
Giving you a big hug and a bite.
Yeah, is there any way to either grab that or draw a sword and attack this guy?
Yeah, you can you can grab your sword as a free action to rearm yourself and take a swing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Are you gonna stay prone or are you gonna get up?
I'd like to get up.
Okay.
Stab him in the gnoll paws.
And I'll use the advantage that I was just given from Folk and Myth. Thank you. See if I can do some damage here. Come on, dice. This is a 18 to hit.
Yeah, for sure.
Sweet. For 13 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, you kill this other gnoll just as it's coming in to bite you. You reach down with the healing energy bringing you back, swing with your blade and cut it down as it's about to lunge. Anything else?
I mean, that's everything I got.
Yeah. All right. That brings us to Desmond.
Okay, looking around, Des is going to see Nori still in a fight over there, so he's going to step down to this side of the fence, pull out his crossbow, and try to shoot that guy. I'm going to use one of my advantages. Thanks, Folk and Myth. Here we go. Character sheet. Action. 21 to hit.
Yes.
All right.
This guy's not been hit yet.
Ooh, no, wait. So that's 14 piercing.
Okay. Anything else, Desmond?
He's going to use the rest of his movement, plus, if he needs to, bonus action, run up there next to Nori.
Okie dokie. Nori, it's your turn.
Right. Nori's gonna stay where she is. Try to spray him in the eye with some blood and use an advantage from Downrider from a couple weeks ago for a swing.
Nice.
Better. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That's 9 damage.
Okay.
Second hit. Oh, that's not gonna hit. That was 13.
No, that misses, unfortunately.
I'll stay where I am.
Xanthi. Meanwhile, back at the bridge.
Yeah, Xanthi is going to... She's going to use Fire Bolt with advantage to try to get Joffrey. Because screw him.
Yeah. Joffrey.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For 12 fire damage.
Yeah, as he's running away, he races across the bridge and he sees this group of badgers like coming forward with swords drawn, and he looks back over his shoulder just as you blast him with fire, and he drops to the ground and starts burning and dies a horrible death. And the badgers are like, huzzah! They all cheer as they watch. Anything else, Xanthi? That's
No.
pretty cool. All right. Well, they only have one guy left here, and he knows it. Let's see. He is determined. He's going to take an attack first at Nori. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
16 slashing damage.
Totally down.
And then he's going to turn his blade against Desmond. Oh, shit. 23.
Yeah, that hits.
8 slashing.
Okay.
Not bad, dude. Last dude. Alrin.
I'd like to get within 30 feet of him. So something like that.
Yep.
And cast Hideous Laughter on him.
All right. What do we got? A wisdom save?
That is a Wisdom 14 save.
Ooh, come on. Does he have any wisdom bonus whatsoever? Hold on.
Look at him.
Come on. He's got to have a
Love it.
wisdom bonus.
Ah!
He's got like a dumb circlet on.
Oh, 12. He just,
Poor thing.
what happens to him?
He perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter. He falls prone.
Oh, fuck. All right. Yeah, he goes down. All right. Desmond.
Des is now very confused.
The guy's
He's
just
gonna
on the
turn
ground
around.
rolling in front of you laughing.
But he did just take out my friend. So Des is gonna shove a knife in his face
All right. Roll with advantage.
with advantage. That's 19 plus 9, I believe.
Yeah, that hits.
28 to hit. And since I rolled with advantage, I get my sneak attack. Did forget the other part, though. Oh, well. Not great. 11 piercing.
11
Horrible
piercing.
roll.
You drive the blade into him, and he expires as you kill him.
Yeah.
As you pull your blade out, his blood dripping down, you look over. Nori has been dropped to the ground. You hear the shouts of the Badgers on the bridge as they cheer the successful repulsion of whatever attack force. There are gnolls and orcs and evil men strewn across the battlefield as you race to your companion Nori, who has fallen on the other side of the bridge. And that, my friends, is where we are going to take tonight's break. We will be back in just a couple of minutes to find out what happens next with our Heroes of Greyhawk. We'll see you in a couple of short minutes. Thanks, everybody. everybody. Welcome back to us, to you, and everyone in between. We're back. And the Battle of Nulb has taken a turn for the better as the heroes have responded to the battle on the bridge. It is absolute carnage as you look around. Of course, your very first sort of response is to your companion, Nori Bibblespark, who has gone down, having nearly lost Ulrin, and then seeing your companion go down, you race to their aid. What do you do?
Yeah, Des will just immediately, grab Nori and start. He'll administer one usage of his medicine kit.
All right, so she is stabilized with that.
Xanthi just kind of watches and goes, "Oh, is that what you did to me?"
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Kinda, yeah.
You see, you stop the bleeding, and then
healing word. Stop choking her out. That's not where that
the bandage has to be tight.
No, not around her neck.
She
max 7 points of healing.
I'm pulling the gauze off my neck.
Oh, you're back.
Thanks.
Team effort.
Ulrin keeps very close notice to see if Nori changes into anything else.
I just do a bloody hand up for a high five from Des.
Can I have that gauze back? No. Are you gonna...
I think I still need it, don't I? Still bleeding. I mean, give it. Can I just borrow it for 5 minutes?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, you can. You just keep it.
I mean, you have more in there, right?
Yeah, just don't want to waste it.
What are you saying? It's a waste on me?
No, I mean, if you're feeling better, I just
I just stood up.
Anyways, what the hell was that?
I prestidigitation my clothes to clean them up after being chewed and gnawed on.
Oh yeah,
and make my hair blow in the wind a little bit.
Good idea. Xanthi begins to clean as well. Just like a hamster.
As you guys are cleaning yourselves, you look over and you see weary, bloodied soldiers lifting themselves and their companions up from where they had fallen in battle. Some of them gutted and holding themselves together. As you're blowing your hair back and fixing your hair and washing your face, they're bleeding all over the battlefield, dying. But you're clean.
It's important.
Oh, man.
Wow.
It hurts in my soul. Do you feel guilty? I feel guilty for some reason.
We're kind of a self-contained unit, so we just take care of ourselves.
Hey,
now,
you know what?
Do see...
We took care of Nulb, and we were not being paid to do this. This was out of the goodness.
Hey, thanks for the resub. Appreciate that. You do see that those of the men who are still standing are celebrating. They're checking the fallen to see if they're revivable. They're doing what they can to maybe give them some last words and that kind of thing. Some healers rush forward with medical kits, trying to do the same thing that Desmond did to stabilize some of the wounded. Which they're able to do for some of them. Others, they just kind of shut their eyes and move on as some of them are certainly dead. But they're on the balance, your efforts have helped to repel the attack on the bridge. And there is a general sense of relief on the western flank of Nulb as more soldiers come to reinforce the bridge's fortifications. For the moment, you get the sense that you have time to breathe after a chaotic morning of demons and tactical assaults.
We need to give the survivors some pick-me-up coffee. What do you think, guys?
Okay.
I bet they'd probably like that.
There's never a bad time to market.
That's true.
Yeah, let's just give him some of that.
All right. Xanthe starts making little cups of ice and pouring coffee into them. They could drink this and then I guess hold it to their wounds because ice is always good for swelling.
Did those dudes that got out of the boat that were on the river, they seem like they were from a different thing entirely?
Can we check them to see if they had Black Hand
Yeah,
memorabilia?
For sure.
they're kind of
Yeah.
specific.
They all have black hand tattoos on their hand.
Loot their corpses?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have weapons, swords, heavy crossbows, armor.
Were they carrying, did they have anything in their boat with them?
Rope,
Here's some more rope.
50
Oh,
feet of rope.
Thank goodness.
Never have too much rope.
Oh, sweet.
Is it 50 feet? Because
Yeah.
that's the only kind of rope we use.
Give or
Admit.
take.
I think my measurements would be all
I'm
off
pretty
if it
sure
was
it only
anything
comes in
other.
50 feet sizes.
Right? It's from the 50-foot rope factory.
Do they have any kind of notes or anything on them?
No, they were traveling lean and mean for an assault. They carried no extra weight or any personal effects.
Guys must have been eager to get into the fight, I guess.
I don't know. This seems very sus.
Right.
Just these
Like-
3 guys.
How come they had a boat?
Why-
Where's the rest of the boats?
Mhm.
So,
Xanthe's gonna go look at the boat and see if there's anything weird about it, or any hidden compartments, or anything invisible.
Might have more rope in the compartments.
Lieutenant Vole, anywhere
You're
to be seen?
muted. Hit that button.
It looks like a boat. There are no secret compartments that you can see. Nothing out of the ordinary. It looks to be very river worthy.
What's its name?
It doesn't appear to be named,
it's called
but you
our
could
boat
name it
now.
if you want to.
Suspicious.
Shield. Golden Shears. Boat. GSB.
Bodie McBoatface.
It's our coffee transport boat. I don't know.
Well,
What
I
was
mean-
the creature? I mean,
I know. What was that? I mean,
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
the rest of these were pretty normal creatures that came.
did you see how it just kind of vanished once we
And those
killed it?
little imps did that too.
I would like to go back to the bunks and sleep, like, in the safe place where soldiers sleep. Whatever that is.
Yeah, I mean, we should probably check out the rest of the town.
Yeah,
least go
maybe
back to
see if, make
the
sure
brig.
Burns okay. Is anybody here giving orders or anything?
Doesn't appear to be. They're mostly at this point sort of gathering themselves up. Maybe with the reinforcement that have run in, they're taking positions. Those who are wounded are being pulled from the battlefield. Those who are dead are being carried off. You could probably find someone, the ranking officer, so to speak, of the Burns Badgers, who's probably, giving some orders to some of his men as they're sort of manning this station. If you have something you want to ask or you want to engage with them. Alrin, was there something that you wanted to
Is the,
inquire or?
do we have scouts checking out to see where the gnolls ran or if anything else is happening?
Yes, our trackers have been deployed to track them down.
Excellent.
By the sound of it, there weren't many that escaped. Some archers, perhaps, and a handful of gnolls.
Do you see any more of these, like, giant like weird beast things show up in town?
We didn't see anything like that, but there are.
It would have looked just like that one that was here on the bridge earlier.
Except it didn't have those nails.
And it wasn't fighting for us.
There is a pile
Color
of.
scheme was definitely not as cool.
That was pretty cool. There is a pile of. How should I say this? Not whole commoners
Yeah.
that we found. There were some small imps that were killed as well.
Yeah,
Do you
that
think there's
beast that I
more of
put
these
there-
creatures afoot? Is that it?
That,
I mean,
that
we've-
beast that I put there,
we took one
fought
down in
one
the-
earlier.
Shit.
Yeah, we took out one in the town, and then we came here.
You!
Sure.
He calls over one of his men. Race back and tell him that there are some demon soldiers afoot. Yes, sir. And he takes off running.
Have
We
you
should probably.
seen or heard about the demon soldiers before? Is that what you fought in the temple? Like,
Yes. Yes, there was all kinds of extraplanar evil that was fought. It's not a surprise that they may have decided to make one last attempt upon Nulb. Given the attack last night on Burn, I imagine the two were coordinated in some respect. You've done well here. Many more would have died without your response. Thank you.
We just want to help. We want to help restore Nulb. We'll do what we
Very
can.
well. He looks at you, nods, and then he goes back to working with his men to reinforce the bridge.
Should we go back through town?
Yeah, we should probably go back to the barracks where we were resting before.
Yeah,
yeah,
mean-
that place.
I think we could all use a rest.
Burn knows where we were held up earlier.
Yeah, maybe we'll run into him on the way. If it's not too bad.
You guys walk back through Nulb, and you can see that there are many wounded. Many badgers have fallen. There are triage stations going on with healers, not of the magical type, but of the, stopping the flow of blood and trying to make sure people don't slip into the darkness. There are Cuthbertian priests that are saying last rites over some of the bodies. There are guards escorting groups. It looks like small groups of Black Hand thugs towards the brig. There has been some individuals who have been captured. And you make your way following that group back to the brig, and you're headed towards the bunk room again. You can get there no problem. You enter. One of the guards, recognizes you and lets you in.
Are there any bunks available? Because we're beat.
Yeah. Sack out, get some rest. There'll be lots of work to do to rebuild what we can.
Okay. Sandy just walks over to one of the bunks and just kind of falls over onto it. Just kind of fish flaps onto the bunk.
Hopefully, there's no more waves of attacks.
Yeah.
It's hard to know what their plan
Oh,
is. If,
yeah, I
if
wonder-
that's it, if that's all they've got. I mean, that was a
Because
lot, but
that was a large camp that we encountered up there. Not nearly as many people as could fit in that camp. So But
As you guys are resting, Lieutenant Vole walks into the space and sees you and informs you on a few things. There has been a set of scouts that have been sent out in all three directions out of town to set up and track any stragglers. They have captured a half a dozen men, which they intend to interrogate, possibly hang for treason, but try to gather some additional intel from them. Some of them are being held in the brig.
Can we check to see if we recognize any of them? I asked him that.
He says he doesn't, but he will keep you informed if anything comes up.
Can we check to see if we recognize any of them from previously?
Right now would not be a good time.
Well,
They're being
fine.
questioned.
Yeah. That's no rush. We're just curious if we recognize any of them from what we saw out there.
There'll be time for that. Get some rest. You've done quite a bit to help already.
Xanthi just raises her hand up, gives a thumbs up. Her face is in a pillow.
Okay, so you guys gonna try to take a short rest or something at this point?
Yeah, certainly a short rest.
Okay.
Long rest would be real nice.
Desmond, give me a D20 roll.
Uh, 7.
Okay. So you guys rack out, get a short rest.
Play a little music while we're resting, because this actually increases our healing ability by a d6. You take any hit dice?
Oh, okay.
My Song of Rest.
For each hit dice, we get an extra d6.
No, just an extra d6
Okay.
total.
Still great. Thank you.
Desmond, about an hour or so into the rest, some of your companions perhaps having fallen asleep. Certainly Xanthi sounds like she's passed out. Lieutenant Vole returns. He comes to you, Desmond, and he says, "Your presence has been requested."
Where?
The brig. Follow me.
Oh boy. Okay, he'll get up and follow him.
You follow him down the stairs through a guarded, heavy wooden door reinforced with banded steel into the depths of what appears to be some sort of a root cellar / storeroom beneath the surface. So think stone walls, kind of damp. There are a number of rooms that have been converted into cells. It's in the basement of the building that you're in, so you can only assume that this is where Xanthi had gone to have words with Toblob a couple days earlier. Vol turns to you and says, "One of them says he knows you. See if you can gain his trust, get some information from him. Is there to be another attack? Where is their leader, Tolub?"
Is there anything being offered for information?
Life.
Sometimes that can help. All right.
Mercy.
Okay. Diz will make his way over there, kind of dreading what he'll find back there.
He leads you down the hall. It's dimly lit. And he swings the hood of the lantern so that it shines into one of the cells. And you see your brother Jack. So you lived.
Damn it, what are you doing here?
Doing what I thought had to be done, Desi.
Is the guard still there?
Yeah, he's standing right there. For the record, I tried to leave, but they caught a lot of us on the road.
And they forced you to come back.
When you're a black hand, you're black hand. He reaches up as he gets up from his, like, this bed that he's sitting on. He reaches up and he grabs the bars of the door, and you can see distinctly on his hand he has a black hand tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
I figure maybe you've got some pull.
I'll see what I can do, but from the sound of it, they want help. They want information. From what I understand, if you have any information, it can get you out of here. It could save your life.
You think you could give us a little bit of privacy? He says to the guard. Guard just kind of stands there.
He doesn't leave, though. Dez is going to make like a hand gesture that he learned, like kind of subtle, while his hands are on the bar of the cell. It'll be basically thieves can't. That'll just say message and just see if he gets any recognition from his brother.
He releases his grip on the gate, kind of steps back. You tried to give me a message before, Desi. I guess I'm listening now.
I'll see what I can do to get you out of here. It'll be all right. In the meantime, listen to them. Were you headed back to Hamlet at least?
I don't know. Maybe. Hard to say. Just away. Away from this place.
Okay. He'll turn to the guard and just kind of nod at him and just say to his brother, I'll do what I can. I'll do what I can. You'll be all right. And then he'll turn around and start walking out.
The guard just kind of watches you pass and follows you. It's actually Vol. He says, you lied to him pretty good. He's not going to be okay unless he answers our questions. He's going to be far from okay. Death to the Black Hand.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan either, but I know the military is not too keen on nuance, but organizations like the Black Hand don't, I don't know. They're not too picky about who joins, and then they don't let people leave once they find out. It's a good boy back there.
Yeah,
We've both been through a lot.
I guess I'll
Let's
have to
just say.
take your word for it. There's a lot of good boys that died out there today. This one got lucky that he's not on a pike.
I understand. And then Des will walk out.
Okay, rejoin your friends.
Des will just go in and sit down next to Xanthi. They got Jack in there.
It just wakes up. Jack, who?
They found him. They found my brother.
Oh, shoot.
He's in the brig. Fuck.
Can you message him?
I'm going to try to get him a message later.
Well, you know, like with the message spell.
That was the idea.
Oh.
We were being watched. I couldn't really say much to him.
I mean, nobody can hear you.
He said they were...
Make
he
sure
said-
there's no lip readers around.
Right. He said that a few of them were on their way, you know, leaving Nulb, trying to get out of here. And the
Wait,
Black
so he
Hand,
was leaving and they grabbed him?
he said the Black Hand found them and made them turn around.
Oh, the Black Hand did.
Or the gnolls. I don't know.
Yeah, those guys suck. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna, like, jailbreak him? Or...
I don't know. I can't let him die in there.
I mean, he's only like a teenager. Really gonna make an example out of him? Seems unfair. It's just gonna make the town people even more angry.
You would think, but I don't know if they really, you know, are too worried about that.
Well, maybe we could, like, I don't know, ask Byrne or like try to argue that killing a teenager will upset the sensibilities of, you know, the townspeople, and maybe they should just keep him here for a while. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I have to think about is, do I break my brother out of jail and burn my bridge? Maybe burn our bridges with Byrne,
There's a lot of burns.
right? If I go to Byrne and ask him, even if he does, and if he disagrees, I should say, you know, he knows that's at least somebody important to me.
And I guess on the other end of it, we don't know. I mean, Jack doesn't seem to really listen to us. Like, we tried to convince him to, like, leave behind this shady group of people, but he doesn't seem to want to. So if we let him go, he's just gonna go back to the Black Hand, isn't he? Like, we have to convince him
Not if I
to
can help
not
it.
go.
Well, you know, I was talking to what was his name, Vol, the lieutenant guy. He said if they gave up information that might save their lives. But Who knows what he knows? He might not know much, you know?
I really wish we had Mona Blackwood here because we could like trade his memories of the Black Hand for his freedom, right? Like that sounds like a really good trade right now. If he would just forget.
That would be nice. I don't know if that would help him any right now. All right. I think I'm going to talk to Byron about it.
Okay.
See what can be done.
Okay.
Surely
Place is
something.
on a pretty strong lockdown, and I pull out one of the brochures that we nailed up. How everybody has to go to bed. If anybody has any opinions that are negative, they're going to be arrested. And he was gung ho about to string some people up right before this attack happened. I don't have a lot of faith in your brother giving answers and being set free.
Or that's the thing is, I
Well-
don't think he really knows anything.
I don't think it matters if he knew everything or not.
Mm-hmm.
I've dealt with these people here in the military, and they're not too forgiving, and they want to set a point, and they're going to hang him and every single one they captured. So we're going to have to go about this very delicately to be able to get him out.
I, of course, have a suggestion. That. So, Aaron, I suppose you saw the
We also
thing.
need to talk about that. Yes.
I did.
Nori rolls over in bed and wakes up.
Instinctively. You guys talking
No.
shit?
Yeah, I hear smack talk. I wake up. No, because you guys are talking. We're trying to be sleeping. What's going on?
Yeah, so sometimes I apparently change shape. Like usually inadvertently, when I get really weak or I pass out, and like it's a new thing that happened uh recently, but I suspect that maybe it is like natural.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're Xanthi. We all know that.
Right, but and she looks around for a minute and she closes her eyes and she drops her Xanthi form and changes into this gold thing. It's really weird.
We're alone in here, right, Dave?
I would hope so.
Well, I that's why I looked around. I was
Okay.
checking to see that we were alone.
Now, in the past, I forget. Did we ever figure out what it was that Xanthi was? Like, do we know that? Okay.
I don't know what this is. I've never seen anyone, and from the fact that everyone's eyes get really big every time I do it, I suspect I look really ugly. But I think that this is me. Um, and I know you talked to me about being really scared about something that could change shape. So, I just wanted you to know that I guess I can do that too. And that's why I didn't want to tell you, that I can change shape. But I'm always Anthe. It's just I can look like other people too.
Well, it's
And
got to be
and-
like related to your magic, where where your magic comes from, right?
Well, I don't. It's not a spell.
Right.
It's
It's your body.
yeah. It's like me changing. And I guess my really scary plan was maybe I could look like someone important here, and then maybe we could get Jack out. But I'll only do it if
Oh,
people
I have
want me
no concern
to.
about getting in there and getting them out, but
Cause I
it's
mean,
just how clean it'll be.
right? Cause if we had like Burn with us, we could just walk out with Jack, and nobody would have to get hurt at all. Right?
Do you think he's got maybe a code word or something though? What if we don't know what it is, or there's a secret handshake? I mean, there's always a secret handshake.
Well, I can
don't
get him a
know.
message first. Most likely.
Alrin, did your scary creature thing look like this?
Scary creature thing. I don't think I know this story.
So we had a little conversation a few nights back when we were on watch, and just casually speaking of our past, and I had related that I'm on an adventure mostly because I witnessed a creature that looked like my mother change into a horrible beast with long claws and long teeth and face elongated and tore my father to pieces. Now, the creature was never gold. I didn't notice any golden eyes. For, I guess it was not quite 2 weeks after my parents came back from one of their adventures. They actually worked for the city hunting down evil. I don't know exactly what their target was that time, but they came back. My mother seemed a bit off for those days, but I walked in on her changing shape and tearing him apart. At which point I yelled to my sister and we fled. This
So
was
that's why you've
several
been so
years
paranoid.
ago. I don't know what the creature was.
You've never seen anything like it before.
I've never seen anything or heard of anything like that. I've been trying to find out more information, but it's been several years, and my parents were well respected, well trained hunters of evil, and whatever happened replaced my mother or whatever, caught my father by surprise, and I was not up to the task to fight it. I was much less experienced than I am now, but it has been several years and it's hard to even figure out what that was or where to start.
Well,
Seeing Xanthi change shape definitely was concerning to me, but in the few days I've known you, I've been healed several times and haven't seen her with her bare hands slash any good people apart.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
she's never done anything like that before.
I
She
can't.
usually just burns them.
Well,
Does that mean you're not gonna murder her?
Besides Xanthi, you can only really change into like other people and stuff, right? It's
yeah,
like
I can only change into people that I've seen. I
like
can't make my hands into claws or like bite people with my teeth. Well, like other than like a regular person would bite someone. But
So besides the shape changing, nothing you've done has led me to believe that you are, whether you're this type of creature, whether that was an evil version of you, I don't know. Unfortunately, it's been a long road with a lot of empty and dead ends for knowledge.
yeah, me too. I've asked around a bit, and I did get one possible bleed of something that changes shape, um, which I guess are called star children, which is what I might be. Um, but I've never seen another one. Um, I was raised by humans, I believe. So
And you didn't even know you could do it until like a month ago.
yeah, I had some kind of magical bracelet protecting me, preventing me from changing shape, and I gave it to a bog witch so that she would lift Dez's curse.
She
One
was
of
really
them.
nice, by the way.
She was not very nice at all.
She
Well,
made she was
In
pretty
fact,
nice.
in fact, I'm probably going to kill her at some point.
oh, yeah, I had kind of a neutral experience.
We were
I wasn't,
tricked.
I feel like maybe she took a little bit of advantage of me. Like, I didn't know what I was giving up, really, but I mean,
We
even
never
if
should have
I
gone there.
knew, I probably would have given it to her.
Because if we didn't go there, you would have stabbed me to death.
Oh, that's true too.
I
That was real bad.
okay.
We had to go there.
I had a bit of a cursed knife problem where this knife, it was really good. It was a really nice knife, but it was really good at killing things.
Snap to it.
And it got hungry.
Yeah, and then he started sleep stabbing, and it was really bad.
I
And
didn't care
Xanthi's
for that
gonna
part.
kind of get a little nervous about sitting here, basically like exposed, and she's gonna.
Yeah, don't.
I need to change back, and she'll change back into her Xanthi visage.
And even due to the circumstances, some of the research that I've done, along with the guy I was talking to through the Sending Stone before, we don't know if there's a connection with the Black Hand, whether my family was targeted for what they did or who they were. So I've been traveling. I wouldn't quite say that I've been on the run, but I wouldn't say that I haven't been on the run. In fact, my name's not Ulrin, actually.
What?
But I don't want to be.
You have aliases too.
I have gone by Ulrin since I escaped the city where the murder happened, and it was very odd circumstances, the blood, the mess. I don't know. I didn't turn back. I didn't know what the situation was going to be. I didn't know if I was going to be next or my sister, so we both booked, and I talked to my friend who's been helping me, and he helped my parents back when they were hunting. And so I changed names and have been on the road trying to find out more information.
Well, it makes sense now that.
I can understand that.
So, the bog witch that we met said that people hunt changelings. And I guess if there's a bunch of like evil, bloodthirsty murder changelings running around, like that's understandable maybe, but what if there's other things like me that are not that thing? And what if we're getting murdered too because people think we're going to be monsters,
Right. I mean, you come from somewhere.
right?
You've got people out there somewhere, like you. We just haven't found them yet.
Right? I mean, probably.
Seems
Unless
like
I'm
it
the
would
only
be
one.
really difficult to find. I mean,
Yeah.
kind of blend
I mean,
in when you're trying to.
And again,
they're
it's
really
been
good at hiding.
years
Yeah.
since my parents have been gone, so I don't even know the fate of whatever happened. I mean, the trail was never warm from the beginning. I had to escape with my life and go, towns away to even pick up from nothing. I had nothing on me but my hat, basically, and the training that I got from my parents, mostly my mother. So it took me several months to even get back to who I refer to my Uncle Yazal, to even let him know I'm all right and explain what happened. So.
Well, so how are we going to get your brother out? I heard the word jailbreak in my sleep and I started having a wonderful dream.
Here's the thing. I mean, what if someone goes sideways and we have to like kill a guard or something?
It's not preferable. But
Oh.
I mean, a guard or your brother?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to get him out of there, but
Harry,
I don't want to cross the biggest army here.
Yeah,
I
in the
could just,
area.
it would not
you
be a
know?
good idea.
Change into the visage of someone that they trust and walk him right out.
Right. And I can change as well, magically for a
Right.
short while. Not as quite as convincing as you, but
Right.
it could be useful.
Well,
I
it's
just,
gonna be
it sucks
suspicious,
'cause-
right?
yeah.
When your brother goes missing and then we're all gone. I mean,
That's the
that's how
thing. If
that's
I
gonna
talk to
go,
Byrne,
right?
if I talk to Byrne and he says no, then it's
Then-
like I've played my hand and
Right. If we do this, they're gonna know that we
we'll just have
broke
to
him
make him
out and we're gonna be in trouble.
a-
So it
a
really
deal.
would be better that we get permission. Maybe we could trade him for something.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know.
how much can it be to just like buy his way out?
Right. Maybe Byrne would like something that we can do for him, and Jack could be collateral.
I don't think we want to be seen as being on the side of anyone in the Black Hand right now.
Yeah, but
Even if it is your brother. I'm not saying we shouldn't get him out.
in
We
the
should
light
get
of
him out,
things-
but
yeah. In my mind, exceptions can be made. But
And everything could have been solved if we just had an endless supply of bombs. I mean, we could, we could blow the dam, we could, make a hole in the side of the jail.
I mean, essentially we are bombs,
much
right? We just
easier.
wreck everything everywhere we go anyway.
Yeah,
Well,
but
here's the
that's
thing.
like
Not of our own
emotionally.
fault.
here's the thing, though. Byrne, we know that he really doesn't like the Black Hand, right? And we also have had our run-ins with the Black Hand. And we're kind of good at burning down their homes. So maybe
We
we could
can
just do
use
some more of that and get him
Some
out.
truth. He got picked up because there was nobody to watch over him because you guys got separated. He's a low-level guy there, and we're trying to get him out, and we're probably going to have to trade some service for him because, the price probably isn't going to be gold. It's probably going to be a bit of service because he's going to look at your brother and say, a lot of Burns Badgers died today.
We kind of did perform a
And-
service today.
Call
Already.
it a down payment, I guess, because he's not going to be happy. He's going to want to, and he's going to need information.
Well,
And I can
Yeah.
help, and I can help with that. Not torture.
we do
I
have
can-
a contact, right, Des? Like at
Yeah.
Twilight Falls that maybe we
Right.
could get some information from.
I mean, maybe if we take Twilight Falls, he'll
Oh.
let my brother go.
Oh, just
whole
take Twilight
town?
Falls?
We've burned it down once before. We could do it again.
Do you think
What's
they'd
the
give
worst
us
that
a
can
bomb?
happen?
I mean, while we're there, why don't we just blow up the dam?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I bet if you just take out that whoever's in charge up there. The rest of them just be like, check out.
Do you think we need to go that far to get your brother out? Maybe we go smaller first. Feel him out. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not going to go in there offering my life or anything.
Well, we're gonna have to offer a grand
do that.
gesture.
Well, okay, so let's see if we can go in and we can talk very nicely and maybe buy his way out with services or something. And then if not, then we go to plan B.
And plan B is the jailbreak plan, right?
One of, yes, multiple ways of doing that.
Should
But
plan A involve
is
information from him, your brother?
He
What?
might not know anything.
I mean, I couldn't really have a great conversation with him.
I mean, he kind of is a little
With the
stubborn
guard right
shit.
there. Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to get out of him unless somebody has a charmed person.
Or some other way to just read
I
their
can do that.
thoughts.
Can you?
Yeah.
I mean, he might hate you, but you should totally charm person him.
Or if he doesn't
he'll
know anything,
afterwards.
if he doesn't know anything,
Alright.
ask one of the other guys. Just say you got it from him. Doesn't matter.
We can probably convince Lieutenant Vole that we can get information from him, whether we have to beat him or not, but we're going to have to do it our way. We have some clout. We've done some good things. I mean, he's
even
not
if he
gonna
just knows
expect
locations,
us to break him out.
he's not going to be too happy about that. But
Then
again, it's his ass in the pickle, right?
I mean, and maybe something that we know. Burn would.
Don't, Nari. You know what you're thinking.
I'm going to just take some notes.
Maybe something that we already know would be useful to Burn. Maybe that would be information. Maybe we just don't know that we know something useful.
Well, what else do we know about Twilight Falls?
Uh,
I mean, there could be some. There
it's
could be
built on top of those
gold mine
elvish
there.
ruins. There's some weird.
Can we tell him anything about the Gromlin situation?
I mean, I don't think a disgraced former leader will be too. I mean, what can we do though? He's disappeared,
don't know.
right?
He's disappeared.
Well,
I
he's
mean,
on the run, so maybe he did come down to Nulb. I don't know.
maybe we find him. We could offer that. I don't know how we would do that, but if we need some kind of leverage,
I think
Well-
it'll be a good idea to. I mean, who knows? Maybe these guards can charm as well. I don't know. But why don't we offer to get the information first? And then after that, maybe offer to hunt down some Black Hand or something like that.
right? Let's start with a small ask. Give him the
See
small
how
stuff.
cheap we can get
See if it
this.
works. Yeah.
Because if some information will get them out, then
That's all they want.
Yeah, but what kind of information? And does he even know that level?
yeah, he might not even know.
He's just a kid who was given a package to take to a different location. All right, so we are talking to Burn.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
first thing tomorrow. It's nighttime by now, right?
Well, I think we
No,
need to.
It's like mid-morning.
Yeah.
We need to.
Feels like we've been
place-
talking forever.
All this shit went down in the morning, and then you guys have just
Oh, that's
finished
right.
a short rest.
Yeah.
So
I
if
think we need to ask for an appointment and then ask for a hold of please don't murder Jack before our appointment to discuss his case.
how do you intend to
Then-
get an appointment with Byrne? What's your plan?
Well, we gotta locate him first. Or locate someone who can talk to him.
Well, you know that his new command center is in this building.
Mhm.
You've already had a conversation with him the previous night. So you basically know where his office is, for lack of a better term.
I mean,
There are soldiers posted around guarding the entrances to this compound, the cells in the secure basement below, the barracks, the external entrances to this building, probably sentries posted at the doors to Byrne's office. And then a handful of badgers that have returned in the last couple of minutes to crash out on bunks and get a quick rest before getting back to guard duty.
We could
That probably stifles our conversation then.
we could
If they're in
probably
the room
talk
too.
to Lieutenant Vole about getting an audience with him. Tell him we have a plan about getting information about the Black Hand from the prisoners.
Okay. You're able to find Vol, and what do you say to him?
Lieutenant Vole, we've spoken amongst ourselves about what we're willing to do to beat some information out of that prisoner, and we'd like to talk to Byrne if we could, if that would be possible, about how this will all go with the prisoners and, exactly what information he's looking for and for next steps. Because, we want to make sure we get the information fast in case there's another attack coming soon. Time is of the essence.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Now you're speaking my language.
Bards.
That's
Birds.
a 28.
Wow.
Oh,
He looks at you and says, well, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but Byrne has told us not to bruise or beat the prisoners. When they hang, he wants them looking fresh and virile.
There are other ways to hurt a prisoner that will not be noticed.
You are a devious bastard. I'll see what I can do. Wait here. A couple minutes later, he returns and says, Byrne has agreed to see you. Follow me. You walk up the stairs to the second level of this building. There are 3 guards stationed in a hallway. They come to attention as you crest the landing. One of them reaches out and opens the door as Vol nods to them. The door opens and you can see Byrne sitting at a desk, poring over documents. As you step inside, Lieutenant Vol stops at the door, thinks for a minute, and then steps out of the room and closes the door so that he is not involved in this conversation. Byrne looks up. You can see these deep lines etched across his face, heavy bags under his eyes as if he hasn't slept in quite some time. He carries a heavy burden as you began to catch glimpses of when you met with him last. It's amplified at this point. He pushes the documents away as he kind of shakes off the concentration and looks to you. Vol said you had a plan of some kind. Please come sit. Drinks. He gets up and he walks over to a small cabinet and pulls out some sort of a dark liquor. Pours a couple glasses and sets them. I heard what you did over at the bridge, and someone said something about demons. Seems as though some of the creatures of the temple escaped. You've done good. Thank you. Xanthi, Nori, Desmond, Ulrin. You have been a major asset to the crown these last few days. Many died out there today, this attack. We should have seen it coming. But we did what we could, I suppose. I'm sorry, the victory of today's battle seems hollow to me. This business is dark.
Yeah, here I thought we had a great victory bringing all the supplies back and breaking through their camp just the other night, and
it was, my good friend.
Happens.
It was a victory. We should take note, but I had over a dozen of my men die today. Their families will never see them again. These Black Hand bastards continue to stop our progress in bringing some sense of law and order to this place. We have tried the soft approach. We tried to pacify the people.
Definitely need to infiltrate them better. Yeah.
Infiltrate.
Mm-hmm.
Their level of spycraft far outweighs ours. There's no question. They've been at it for quite some time. I have no doubt that their reach, the very reach of the Black Hand, extends well beyond Verbobank, well beyond Nulb and Twilight Falls. There's something else going on. I know that there are armies amassing around the Flyness. Tensions growing, whispers of war. I believe that this Black Hand, perhaps a small-time street gang in Verbobank, now something much more powerful with much more influence. He gets up and starts pacing as you sort of watch him contemplating. Thank you for the raid, my friends. Welcome in, raiders. Great to see you. Thank you kindly.
We did trust us, we have no love for the Black Hand. They've at times seemed like nothing more than some middlemen, and at other times kind of directly responsible for a lot of this stuff. We're wondering, would you allow us to question the prisoners? We have, certain abilities that might help get valuable information.
Tell me, Desmond, what kind of information is valuable to you?
Who's their leader? Where is he located? Or her? Or them? You know, like maybe there's more than one. How can we hurt them the most?
How did they get their orders?
What's their ultimate goal?
Yeah, are they just in it for the gold, or are they some kind of, I don't know, zealots of some kind or something? I don't know.
Locations, numbers, battle plans, trade routes.
Well, for
long-term
fuck's sake, if you
strategies.
think you're going to get that much information out of them, how could I deny you the opportunity?
I mean, that's the good stuff, right?
It would
That's
be
the
quite
bottom line that we're
valuable
trying to
indeed.
find out.
And you know, like we understand that you're, you know, it's kind of strapped for resources right now. So like, we won't even really ask for money to do this, but we were wondering if you would give us one of the prisoners when we are done. Like a minor, like not an important person at all. Like a real, like nobody guy.
We may use them for an inside guy, if you know what I mean.
Here's the thing. It's somebody I know very well and haven't
Well,
seen since I was
you used to know really well.
and haven't seen since I was very young. He was an orphan like I was, and kind of just fell in with these guys. I believe that.
So if we get this
I'd like to get him
information
out of there.
for you, we are hoping maybe you would let us have this one delinquent. I mean, you wanted to kill them all anyway.
Is the one you'll still have the others?
No one, I even miss him. He's a no one.
The men that we have in custody are some of the worst of the worst of the Black Hand. They have murdered agents of the Crown, my own men, the Badgers. They have eluded escape, or they have eluded capture. They have escaped. We have them now, and you would negotiate with me for their release.
One.
Just one. And
Just
he's
one.
a kid. It's not more than maybe 18.
It looks like he's 16. 15. And
I know.
honestly, like we're doing you a favor because you know, like you take a teenager out and you hang a teenager in front of a crowd of people, they're going to get mad no matter how many people he's killed. And wouldn't it be better if he just went away? And we will do that. We'll take him away. So you won't have to deal with him anymore.
Desmond, give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Dirty 20.
Yeah. You sweating?
Burn
Roll an
looks
18 and a 12.
Burn looks up at you. Ah, the freedom of adventuring. I've almost forgotten what it's like for that. Everything in front of you. Leaving it all behind. A fresh start with every day. The burdens of governance and order. But a notion to be laughed away or drank away or sung away, fucked away. I long for that freedom to start again.
Maybe you still can.
It's too late for me, Desmond. I've been too successful, too reliable, too dependable.
Well, then are we the people for you?
You jest, but it is not something that I take lightly. You ask for the freedom of this known murderer.
Child.
You've got the Black Hand down in your basement. Down in your cells down there. We're just asking for the tip of the pinky.
And in return, you'll provide me with all of this information that you suggested.
I mean, we'd like to help. And
well, you damn well better help if you're expecting for me to release a murderer, a treasonous bastard,
for what
gone
it's
against
worth,
the crown.
For what it's worth, he said he was leaving and he was forced to turn around.
We'll make sure he doesn't come back.
Earn it. You know? Like, we're not asking for free.
If he provides the information, some of the information that you've promised or alluded to, I will consider clemency for this individual. You have my word.
Okay.
And we stand ready in case anything, there's another attack or anything like that. We're here to help.
We hope it's the last of it. There are reinforcements en route from Verbo City. I don't know if the existing guard could handle another attack like that, especially if there's a demonic element to it. Nonetheless, you have my blessing with your interrogation. Gather some information, bring it to me. You have my word.
Okay, just, keep the kid safe until we earn his freedom. Okay?
We've
Very
got
well.
questions to ask him. Yeah.
Okay, so this feels like a win. Let's take care of this job. Let's go do this.
Got some information to squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll
Yep.
toast Burn to it. I mean, we
Yeah.
survived the day.
Des will go up and hold out a hand to Burn.
He reaches out and shakes your hand. We have a deal.
We do this. I think that we could do more going forward. Thank you. And he'll turn and walk out.
Okay. Where are you headed?
Well, I don't know if it was implied that we could go see them right away, but maybe
I don't know why you would
just
wait.
back
We're
towards us.
go-getters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
let's do this.
There's no reason why you would
We
wait.
can go do it.
Yeah, I mean, Des could use a long rest before. He has one spell slot, so he could.
No, you're not.
cast.
You're not taking a long rest. You're
Yeah.
gonna go do this now. There's
Okay.
no reason that you would wait 8 hours.
Yeah, head to the brig then.
Drink
Okay.
some coffee and get our game faces on.
Lieutenant Vole meets you. He tells you to wait as he goes inside, speaks with Byrne. Just a few moments. He comes out. He kind of gives you a quizzical look like, well done. Follow me. He guides you down the stairs through the barracks, through the hallway to that heavy wooden door reinforced with iron banding. It swings open after he gives a knock. But there's no one on the other side of the door. You hear this crackling sound. Not the crackle of flame, but of something else. You smell the scent of sulfur. It almost stings your nostrils. Desmond at the front, you race down the stairs, almost falling over yourself as you reach down to the bottom of the stairs, and you look and you can see at the back of the brig, past the cells where the prisoners are held, there's this green and blue and purple magical circle that's spiraling and giving off this flaming arcane energy. And you look at the last moment as you see this individual that's stepping towards this portal, and they look at you, they turn back, and you've seen this individual before, broad-shouldered, bronze skin, and a patch over their left eye. They give a look. They nod. They smile. And they step through the portal. And they disappear as this thing continues to spiral. What do you do, Desmond?
His instinct is going to be to run after the guy.
Okay, you dive through the portal. Is that what you're trying to do? Okay.
He's going to turn around and see what his. I'm just going to check and see what everybody else is doing.
I want to know what Desmond's doing. Right now, I don't even care what anybody else is doing.
He wants that guy. He wants.
Okay. Desmond, you start running towards this portal. As it's starting to fade, you look over into the cell where Jack was, and he's laying on the ground, motionless. You turn and look another one of the cells. You see Mr. McKinty. His neck is broken, and he's laying on the ground dead. The rest of you watch as Desmond races forward and dives through this portal, and as it starts to fade. Alrin, what are you doing?
I would be right on his heels.
Xanthi, what are you doing?
Follows Des.
Nori.
Oh,
Nori's shouting, "Who is that guy?" And she's diving in too.
One by one, each of you dive through this portal as it spirals tighter and tighter and tighter. Nori, being the small of stature, you dive through it just as it... And Lieutenant Vole walks down the stairs like, what the fuck just happened? Looks around, no one there. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
oh God. Oh.
Well, shoot.
Okie doke.
Oh.
Well, there we go. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Things are about to take a bit of a turn. Here we go.
That's where
Buckle
things
up.
took a turn. Sure.
Buckle up. Okay.
So as far as we know,
Oh.
Jack is dead. Like this guy came and he murdered all the Black Hand prisoners.
Correct. That's exactly what you learned as you were running through.
Like Jack
looking,
looked
you
dead.
see- yeah, they
He
were all
looked
dead.
Because Des would have probably stopped if he thought.
Too late. You jumped through. You didn't
Yeah.
stop. You just reacted. All right. Well, there we go. That's the end of tonight's game. It's a little late, so thanks for everybody for sticking around. What's on the other side of this portal? I guess we're going to have to wait to find out. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic, whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, we got a long rest. We're ready
Like
to
Chuck
go,
E.
right?
What's the worst that could
Right.
happen?
We have so many spell
You guys
slots.
are
We're
fucked.
all roaring.
Hey guys, stop by next week for the TPK episode because this campaign is about to end. Thank you guys all for being here. Let's go around the virtual tabletop and we'll go ahead and reintroduce yourself. Tell us about your character that's about to die next week and where we can find you. Let's start with Chad.
Oh, maybe that was a bad instinct. I don't know.
Jumping through a portal is always a bad instinct.
But it's always a great instinct.
Oh.
No one
As a
wants to be in
DM,
this town anyway.
As a DM, I've thrown portals to players left and right, and without hesitation, they run through
They
them.
all jump
they
through.
always
I feel
do.
better. I feel better.
And the
now.
last
Like
one
a
I did
moth to
that,
the
they
flame.
wound up in hell. So I expect nothing.
The last one I jumped through, I ended
So,
up in hell too. So,
Just
Yeah.
for perspective, hold on. Just for perspective, do you know who that was,
yeah,
Andy?
yeah, it's the guy that killed Hob, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. Chad, go ahead. Tell us what's up.
Chad, Vamp Wickman here. Soon to be making a new character probably in this game, I guess, or
Mhm.
whatever, along with everybody else. But at the moment, I'm playing Alrin, who apparently has another name now, but that's a drop from tonight. But College of Swords Bards, playing here on Tuesday nights, enjoying the audience and all their assistance tonight to keep me from dying. Those advantages were
Definitely.
clutch. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for all the raids that came in tonight and all that good stuff. I'll be at GaryCon. I'll be at Founders and Legends. Tomorrow, next week, I'll be crying, but whatever. It doesn't matter.
It's all good.
As our
Yeah.
characters just, get shredded through a portal. What could go wrong? I have
Don't
a
stay
spell or
shredded.
two left.
Yeah. You guys got a short rest.
I'm sure I could charm my way
spell?
out of this.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting, to say the
Thanks.
least.
And thanks for
Oh.
running it, Dave. And,
My pleasure. You guys had some fantastic role play. It was really fun to just sit back for like that last hour and let you guys kind of roll with it. And then knowing in the back of my mind, I kind of knew what was going to happen in the basement. And then the whole time I was like, God damn, I'm an asshole. But you know what? I'm going to do it anyways because that was the
with
plan.
With
Ugh.
a decent charisma and persuasion, I have to bullshit. I mean, I gotta be able to bullshit. My
No,
way
that
through
was
stuff.
beautiful. The whole thing with Burn, and that was great. You guys killed it. You guys rolled great. You made awesome, arguments. It was wonderful.
Sure.
Yeah, it was very
All for
cool.
naught. Cool.
All for not. Yeah.
It got you
He's
through a
dead in the
portal.
basement.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
don't even know if Bern would be mad though,
I
because like he
guarantee
wanted
you
all those people to
everyone-
die anyway.
No.
Yeah,
it's
he
not
wanted
the public
information.
execution that he wanted.
Yeah,
He's
he
gonna
wanted
be
a-
pissed.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's pissed,
He wanted information and a public display.
and he got nothing.
Nothing.
We're
He
gone.
got jacked.
And you guys are gone. Yeah.
Oh,
He probably thinks we're a part of it now.
He did get jacked.
Great.
Jesus.
Yep.
Oh, he'll be fine.
All
He'll be
right. Anyhow, well, you know what? All of this stuff will be figured out, in the next couple of sessions. I'm sure it's, it'll be fine.
He and Des had an understanding.
Kind of. I don't know.
kids
Anyways.
dead deals off.
That's right.
That was a,
But
that
we're
was a
gone, so
firm
no big.
handshake at the very end there.
We
Just
were
Yeah,
saying.
well, that was
squeezing
my
like a lemon.
outro.
Yep. That was a good outro. Let's go to Andy next. Andy, how you doing, buddy? Sorry that your TTRPG brother got killed.
I know. Mildly traumatized here. What's up, everybody? My name is Andy, also known as Andy G3D here on Twitch and on other places around the internet. You can find me here every Tuesday, playing Dez, dodging curses, following backstory bad guys through portals to hell. Let's hope it doesn't. Last time I went to hell, it was horrible. It was really bad.
That was
A
bad.
person died. One of the team members died.
That's
I
true.
don't know. I hear hell's a really nice place to visit.
So hopefully it's not
This
hell. Hopefully
time
it's
of
just,
year, it's nice this
hopefully
time of
it's
year.
just Verbo. That would be nice. Nice sunny Verbo where Des knows everybody. But yeah. Great game tonight. Great game, chat. Thanks for all those advantages. I'll be at GaryCon. I'll be on Ashley's game coming up on Thursdays in March.
The outsider.
It's gonna be a good time.
It's exciting. Thanks, Andy.
Yep. Thank
Sorry
you.
about your brother. Let's jump over to
That's
Ashley.
awesome.
Hey everybody, I'm Ashley. You may know me as Minnesota Muse. You can find me on our Discord, you can find me on Blue Sky, or you can find me on Threads as Minnesota Muse 99. And let's see, I'm going to be DMing a thing coming up in like 3 weeks. Oh, it's so close. So I'm doing it
So
like a
exciting.
spiral campaign, which means that I'm starting from a city and then I'm like just creating stuff, and creating stuff based on what my character players decide they want to do for their backstories too. And I've got
Hey, Dennis.
secrets, and I'm so excited. So yeah, in like 3 weeks, come join us on Thursdays. I believe we're gonna do 7 to 10 CST. So it's gonna be cool. Come support.
Thanks, Ashley. Super stoked to get you back behind the Dungeon Master screen and get into your head a little bit. It's going to be fun. Thank you for doing that. And yes, just a couple of weeks, we'll be rocking our Thursday nights again. Thank you for that. Let's jump over to Shelly.
What up? What up? Shelly here. Also known as Flea Monkey or Flea Monkey 2. I haven't offed the other Flea Monkey on Twitch yet.
Whoa, there's more than
That's
one?
still-
We're gonna find
Yeah,
them.
we're gonna hunt them.
Okay. You guys getting a
I shouldn't say
little
that.
carried away.
I shouldn't have said that in public. Sorry. Just kidding.
I still mean what I said.
We're all
Oh,
bark,
shit.
no bite.
Yes. pretty
Nothing.
much. Let's see. You can also find me if you like on Threads and Blue Sky
Do it.
and Instagram at
Do it.
Hey It's Flea Monkey. You should come look at our Instagram, our Guild Superior Instagram. I'm running it into the toilet, so check
Do
that
it.
out too.
So good.
If you want to watch me like playing somewhere else, I am in Ashley's campaign coming up. Tales from the Whisper Woods, episode 2, this Saturday, and
Which is not mine. That's
which is not yours,
That's
right? I should
Shiv's.
say that. That's Shiv's
Yeah.
with DM Shiv, doing an awesome job scaring the crap out of all of us. And yeah, I think that's sufficient. Yay.
That's good.
Great
That's real
game.
good.
Thanks, chat, for all the stuff.
Way to go, Shell. Thank you for being here. Thanks again, yes, chat. You guys were awesome. Keeping our team alive.
For now.
None of those advantages came my way though, so I guess I'm a little sad, but we'll get there. We'll get
I
there.
had like 5 of them last game. Like all to Dave. Please
true. I do have a
surrender,
couple.
everyone.
I got a couple in the bank.
That's true. I
Yeah.
did. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. This is the Guild Superior Twitch channel. We play games and we've got a lot of great stuff going on. If you are interested in getting involved in some Shadow Dark, we have a pretty awesome Discord community that has been rocking some pretty badass 2-hour Shadow Dark sessions about once a week. It's a West Marches campaign style game, so you can bop in, bop out at your leisure. Come on over and check it out. I just dropped the link to our Discord in the chat. We'd love to get to know you. And who knows, maybe we'll pull you into one of these streamed games at some point. We do a lot of one-shots and that sort of thing too. So anyhow, thank you guys. We're going to go ahead and raid into Captain Robert. Thank you for being here, for supporting the channel. If you like what we do here, please consider following the channel. And if you're following already, please consider a subscription. Help spread the word, and we'll see you next time. Thank you guys for everything. Take it easy.